Thank you so very much. Wrightwood Elementary School Raccoons, it seems like you are so excited, just like me. Real quickly, if you are so ready to hear from this person to my right, without saying a word, raise that American flag and wave it real quickly. Maddie, looks like, yeah. Okay, thanks. If you could stop. I am ready to start talking to her, but we can't without the proper introduction. So, to my right, just to make sure you know, Wrightwood Elementary School Raccoon. She was also a Pinion Mesa Middle School Wolverine, Serrano High School Diamondback. She's a Wrightwood Kids Snowline student. She's also X Games medalist just last weekend. That's right. That's right, in the women's super pipe. You probably saw her on TV. She's also, too, she is one of the, honestly, best snowboarders in the entire world. Most importantly, USA Olympian for Winter Games in South Korea. Give it up one more time for Maddie Mastro! Thanks. I'm going to ask her a couple quick questions. You've been so great so far. Maddie, how does it feel to be you?
Oh gosh. Currently, I'm pretty happy. Overwhelmed with emotions. You guys are so sweet and so kind. I really appreciate the flags and the posters. So thank you guys for all of that.
Thanks, Maddie. Now, how about let's start first right here. You know, you see these kids sitting on the floor, Tom Thorne Auditorium at Wrightwood Elementary School. You were a raccoon. Tell us about what you remember and its impact on you becoming an Olympian.
I used to sit right here just like you guys, and attended all the assemblies, did all the plays, the talent shows, all of this, and all of them helped shape me become the person I am and the athlete I am today because of the community and the support I had. So being a Wrightwood Raccoon played a big part where I am today.
Yeah, absolutely. Maddie, I've had the great fortune of knowing you for a long, long time, and you've had a dream for quite a while. What was that dream?
My dream was to become a professional snowboarder and make it to the Winter Olympics.
And Maddie, are you a professional snowboarder?
Yes.
Are you going to the Winter Olympics?
I am.
You are? Yeah. That is so cool. So Maddie, I look around here and I see these adults, and I also know all of these kids whose families have been supportive. Talk to me about how the adults in Snowline and in this Wrightwood community helped you realize your dream.
Growing up, having the support of teachers, family members, parents like you guys was super helpful. Just having that support and knowing that I had people behind me was just giving me like a confidence boost and took that pressure off and helped me become a Winter Olympian, essentially.
That is right, they sure did. And you know, I see your own Chris Mastro, your father, Eileen Mastro, Cameron, your brother. Talk about family, Maddie. How important are family members, whether it be moms, dads, brothers, sisters, grandparents, across the system? How important are they to realizing your dream?
Having a family that supports you like I do, and they make so much sacrifices, and their unconditional love and support is so helpful, and I'm very thankful for my brother and my mom and my dad, and I can't say thank you enough to them every day.
That sounds so great. And as you look around here, these kids, they might want to be professional snowboarders. Maybe they want to be something else, an architect. Maybe they want to be a lawyer. Who knows what they want to do? You had to work hard to get to where you are. What advice would you give them to realize whatever their dream is?
My advice would be find something that you really love and something that's super fun, and just keep doing it and following your dreams, and that would be my advice.
Sounds like great advice. Man, let's talk snowboarding though. I bet some kids want to know, what's it like to be on TV, a professional snowboarder?
It's pretty cool. I mean, there's nothing like knowing that people are watching you on TV than that you're smiling and the whole world's staring at you. It's a pretty cool feeling.
And when you're at the top of the half pipe, right? That's your area of expertise, right? You're at the top of the half pipe. Looks like you got some music going on. What are you listening to, Maddie?
Oh, I listen to anything. I listen to a lot of Disney Channel, actually. I love Disney Channel music. It makes me dance. It's fun. I love a good Disney Channel.
Hannah Montana?
Hannah Montana all the way.
Nice.
A lot of Hannah Montana.
I like hearing that. How about, I have to talk X Games. Real quickly in the crowd, raise a quiet hand if you saw Maddie on TV for the X Games. Yes. She's so modest. She didn't bring her medal, right? She got the medal. Hey, Maddie, talk to us about that final run. You talk about just laying down a perfect run. How'd that feel? Describe it.
It was pretty incredible. I figured, you know what, I might as well try my hardest and go out swinging, and I'll throw the hardest tricks I have, and hopefully it all works. And I was very grateful and happy that it ended up all working, and I got to land on the podium.
Yes, you did. And when you get to the bottom of that run, I saw all smiles, right? But what's that feeling knowing that you've put forth so much hard work, right, to get to that spot? What goes through you at that moment?
It's almost like you can't breathe because you're so excited, but it is like a breath of fresh air because you're like, whew, I did it. All this hard work is paying off. I'm finally getting to where I wanted to go. So it's like breathing again in a way.
Oh, that is wonderful, Maddie. Olympics are coming up. I'm sure the kids want to know about the Olympics. South Korea, is that a long way away from here?
It's about 14 hours of sitting on a plane.
And how do you like sitting on planes?
I mean, you can get a lot of movie watching in. A lot of reading books. You can catch up on sleep. So there are the positives to it.
Sounds good. And what words do you know in Korean?
Hold on, let me think. I always forget it. Kamsamhamnida. I don't know. What does that mean, Dad, again? Thank you. Kamsamhamnida. Kamsamhamnida.
All right. Love it there, Maddie. And I'm going to guess, given that you're going to be over there for a while, you're going to pick up some more Korean, right, along the way?
I'll come back with more.
Yes, you will. I want to ask this about the Olympics. Maddie, you're a superstar. You're sponsored. You're a professional snowboarder, famous on many fronts. But think about this, right? That old notion of the importance of what's the name on the front of the jersey instead of the back. You're going to have USA across your chest. What's that mean, Maddie?
It's pretty crazy, and I'm really honored to be representing the USA and the country that has given me these opportunities, and it's just so important to me that I get to go to the Olympics and compete for my country and be representing the US.
I bet it does, yes. Hey, Maddie, let's talk about some things other than snowboarding. When you're not snowboarding, what's your most favorite thing in the world to do?
Oh, man. There's so many of them. I would say hang out with my friends. I love hanging out with my friends.
Are these your friends too?
These are my friends. We're hanging out. This is
That's
what I'm doing
right. We're hanging out right now.
I'm not snowboarding, so I'm hanging out with my friends.
You better believe it. I love that, Maddie. And talk to us about animals. I've known you for a long time. You're an animal lover, and I love that about you. What do animals mean to you?
I love animals. Growing up, there was always animals. We had like 4 dogs, a cat. We even had a rat. So we had all of them. And I just love animals. And there's nothing better than coming home from snowboarding and going and getting to play with dogs. And they're so relaxing. And they're fun, they're cute, and they're fluffy.
And how many dogs do you have? Tell everyone.
I currently have 3 dogs and 1 cat. Yes, 3 dogs and 1 cat.
That is right.
No rat, just a cat.
And sometimes do your dogs show up at your events?
They do. They have traveled to every single one of my events this year. They were big cheerleaders this year.
Yeah, I think I heard them on TV.
Yeah, they've got very vocal barks.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Yes,
very
they
loud.
do. And Maddie, you know me well enough, I'm going to go here. Let's just talk real quickly about the importance of school. The idea of what school can do, not just for you as a pro snowboarder, but for all of these kids. Tell us why school is so very important to you and all people.
For me, growing up, school was always just something I loved doing. My friends were there, and as I got older, the importance of it really sunk in with me. Like, yes, you can be an athlete, but then you have to do things like go to interviews and write emails and stuff like that, and all these other things. So school plays a big role in helping me out outside of just like traditional reading books and going to school. It helps me out in my career, and it's bettered me, and it will be a better me for the rest of my life.
Yes, you will. I'm reminded of one more question I just have to ask. Maddie, you are super competitive, but you're also super kind. I think that's rare out in this world. Can you tell our audience that you can still be kind and be ultra competitive when you need to?
You definitely can be a competitor when it needs to, but you don't have to be a mean competitor. You can be the nice guy, the good guy, have good sportsmanship, and that makes competing even more fun is having friends and being kind to everyone and just kind of laughing and hanging out with everyone and being kind and nice.
And we see that in snowboarding, right? Because at the bottom of the runs, you're hugging everyone afterward, even if they maybe have gotten a score better than yours. Is that true?
Yeah, you definitely, when you're competing, you obviously want to win. That's what being a competitor is. But at the end of the day, if you get beaten, I still have so much respect, and it's amazing to see other riders pushing my sport. So I'm supporting that, and that makes me happy, is seeing my friends do well. So at the end of the day, I just want everyone to do the best they can, and maybe some days I'll do better than others, but altogether we're all doing the best we can.
Yes, you will. Yes, you do. Maddie, speaking of being a competitor, are you ready for a game?
Oh, I'm ready.
She is ready. That's right. You know it. You love it. It's a famous game. It's called Let's Get to Know Maddie Mastro. Let's hear it. Mr. Garner, where are you? I need 90 seconds on the clock. Let's see if she can get through every question here. It's rapid fire, but if anyone can do it, it's Maddie Mastro. Maddie, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yes, she's ready. Mr. Garner, you ready with the clock?
Thanks for the heads up there.
That's the level of confidence I have in you, Mr. Garner. I don't even need to tell you. Yes, Maddie, you nervous?
Just a bit. Just a little bit.
It's
kicking
okay. It's kicking. Okay, here she goes. That's right. It's called Let's Get to Know Maddie Mastro. 90 seconds on the clock. Let's see her get through every single question. Ready,
Ready.
set, go. Favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite animal?
Dog.
Favorite toy that belongs to Beasley, your dog?
Oh, the pink elephant.
Favorite food made by either mom, dad, or Cameron?
Mom's French toast.
Favorite movie?
Oh, pass.
Favorite book?
Glass castles.
Favorite movie?
Glass castles.
Favorite subject in school?
Maths.
Favorite sport besides snowboarding?
Soccer.
Favorite snowboard trick?
Oh, it's called the crippler.
Favorite superhero?
What? Yeah, I was gonna say Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. We heard Wonder Woman. Favorite type of music?
Oh, Hannah Montana.
Favorite song?
Oh, Nobody's Perfect. Hannah Montana.
Favorite topping on your pizza?
Jalapenos.
Do you eat pizza much?
Oh, all the time.
There you go. Favorite shirt?
Oh, probably this one. I wore my favorite shirt today.
Favorite quality in people?
Oh, kindness.
And perfect. What's your favorite kindness act that you did in the last month?
Oh, I don't know. Doing all things with kindness. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know my favorite act.
I'll take that. Favorite food in a convenience store, even though you're not supposed to eat it because you're a U.S. Olympian and you're on a strict diet.
10 seconds.
Oh God. Oh my God. Chips.
Got it. Favorite thing to do when you're not snowboarding and you're in Wrightwood?
Oh, country club.
You got it. No, we still have two more. Thank you. Extend it. Favorite things to have on a deserted island, you only get 3.
Oh, I'm picking all 3 of my dogs. We're going together.
That's a great call. And finally, favorite elementary school ever?
Wrightwood Elementary School.
Time! Oh. Yes. Yes. Maddie Mastro, I think she made it. John Garner, did she make it within the time allotted?
I did.
You know, I
did.
seem to have looked at it incorrectly. She just snuck in.
Let's hear it for Maddie Mastro! Yes! And you know what she's won? Just like all of you, she's going to be just like you. She has won an American flag. Let's one more time. Give it up for Maddie Mastro. Yes! You know, I'm going to need to wrap up here because we want to be mindful of our time. I just have to tell you a quick story for everyone. We were texting before the X Games, and Maddie said, oh, sure, Ryan, I'll come down there. All I need to do on this one day that she's here is pack for South Korea. All? And so when I just met Maddie down there, I said, Maddie, are you packed? And she said,
No. Not packed yet.
We got to make sure she doesn't forget things. Did you remember your snowboard?
I think so. I hope so.
Okay, we'll check on that. So Maddie, any last words? And then I just want to wrap up with one last comment. Any last words to this wonderful group here?
I just want to say thank you so much for having me, guys, and supporting me with all these flags and the posters. I really appreciate it. And it means a lot to me having you guys support me.
Yes, it does.
My head.
Yay. Oh, thank you. Now, let me give a couple quick announcements. If you don't know, the snowboard event, the finals of snowboard event, and we're looking forward to Maddie being in there. She does so very well, is on February 13th. We're going to open up this auditorium and allow anyone to come in and view, and let's go and support Maddie Mastro. So think about that one, but let me just talk about support. If you don't already know this, let me just remind everyone. This is a former Wrightwood Elementary School Raccoon, Pinyon Mesa Wolverine, Serrano High School Diamondback, a Snowline kid, a local here in the community. Again, one of the absolute best snowboarders in the entire world. She's an Olympian, but more importantly, she is an even better person than she is on the snowboard. She's a rarity. I love her. I know all of you do too. Let's give her one last time so she can go out there and represent us so well in South Korea. Maddie Mastro!
Thank you so much.